Hello and welcome parents and athletes to Point Break Volleyball Club's Girls Travel/Local Season 2025 to 2026. My name is Michelle Bautista and I am one of the front desk admins for Point Break Volleyball Club. I am pleased to introduce you to our Point Break Club directors. We have Erica Garcia, our club president and CEO, Michael Pandan, our club vice president and coach, Nicholas Pandan, our club VP, CIO/CFO and coach, and Brant Burrington, our club VP, COO and coach. In this video, we will be going over our growth report, practice locations, key dates, parent resources, forms, information for travel and local teams, uniforms, season cost and payment plans, sibling discounts and scholarships and funding. Here is Point Break Volleyball Club's growth report. We are very grateful that Point Break has seen a lot of growth throughout the years since 2017, and that is thanks to our community's trust and preference for staying with Point Break. We currently hold practices at our two facilities. We have our new location with 2.5 courts at 7880 Airway Road and our other location with 1 court at 6225 Progressive Avenue. 15 and 18's SCVA/AAU and local girl tryouts will be on Saturdays, July 26 and Sunday, July 27 at our Airway location. Please read this slide carefully for check-in and tryout times. We have several resources that you can explore. Links and information can be found on the Point Break Volleyball website, and the Southern California Volleyball Association and VolleyFest websites are also a valuable resource. This presentation will be uploaded to the Point Break website, allowing you to access all of these links easily. Depending on which team your athlete makes, here are the different forms due. For travel teams, the SCVA online registration is due and has an additional cost of $75. We will guide you on this step. The letter of commitment will be sent via email as early as July 28, and the following will also be sent via email: medical release, parent/player handbook, and the spectator's code of conduct. For the local teams, there are less forms. We have the letter of commitment that is due as early as July 28 via email, medical release, parent/player handbook, and the spectator's code of conduct. For the travel program, here is the difference between national and regional travel. For national teams, registration fees are $75 for SCVA and $20 for AAU. The monthly SCVA tournaments are held near Anaheim, and Point Break will be participating in 2 out-of-state tournaments, one in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the second in Hawaii. National does have higher fees, and players will focus on complex gameplay, strategy, high-level competition, and have exposure to college recruiters. Players will practice 2 to 3 days per week, and they are often more rigorous with drills and conditioning. The practice calendar will be released in late October. SCVA allows 8 to 15 players per team, and Point Break prefers to place 10 to 12. Players must commit to attend out-of-state tournaments, and the season ends June 2026. For regional travel, registration fees are $75 for SCVA. Monthly SCVA tournaments are held near Anaheim. All SCVA mandatory and championships tournaments only. Regional travel has lower fees in comparison to national. Players will focus on gameplay, strategy, high-level competition, and have exposure to college recruiters. Practice is 2 days per week, often with more rigorous drills and conditioning. The practice calendar will be released in late October. SCVA allows 8 to 15 players per team, and Point Break prefers to place 10 to 12. Season ends at the last SCVA championship tournament, which is in the middle of May or early June, depending on the age group. For the local program, tournaments are held at our Airway facility or at San Diego Volleyball Club in Rancho Bernardo. There are 5 to 6 local tournaments plus 1 to 2 internal league tournaments. There are fewer forms and lower fees, and players will focus on the fundamentals of volleyball, experience the sport, learn positions, rules, etc. Practice will be hosted twice per week with a focus on learning core volleyball skills, and the practice calendar will be released late October and/or early November. Point Break fields 10 to 12 players per team, and the tournament expectations are listed in the parent handbook. The season ends in May 2026 at the last tournament. As I mentioned, for travel teams, SCVA has a special commitment form and medical form. If your child makes it to a travel team, we will send you an email with all of the information that you need to access the commitment form and medical form via online. First, the parent will go to the link and complete all the required fields on the form. There will be a drop-down of club names for the parent to choose from, which will in turn auto-select the club email address. Second, the parent then receives an email to complete all electronic time-stamped signatures. This email should be received within a minute of submitting the form data. It has been tested to see the time frame. Third, upon completion of the required signatures, the parent and the selected club is emailed completed documents that will be sent as a PDF in the name of the player. If your child makes it to a travel team, we will send you more information about the forms via email. Regarding the commitment form and medical form for local teams, all forms are electronic and will be sent via email. Forms are to be completed at the time of commitment. We ask that you accept or reject placement offers within a 24-hour time frame. A lack of response will result in losing the spot. Spots will not be held or reserved unless you commit. Our uniforms for this season will be coming from Wren Athletics Company. The quality is great, and we will have a new design for this upcoming season. The fitting date is Tuesday, July 29 through Thursday, July 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. Time slots and days will be sent via email. The location of the uniform fittings will be at the main location on Airway, and jersey numbers are selected on a first-come, first-served basis. We do not reserve numbers via email. Local teams will be getting 2 jerseys, 1 spandex, 1 backpack, 1 practice shirt, and 1 jacket. Regional travel teams will be getting 2 jerseys, 1 spandex, 1 backpack, 1 practice shirt, and 1 jacket. National travel teams will be getting 3 jerseys, 1 spandex, 1 backpack, 1 practice shirt, and 1 jacket. There also might be some surprise items for national and regional teams. Returning players will be able to keep their jersey number if selected for the same team, and players moving up might not be able to keep their same number due to collisions, so please keep this in mind. As far as payment, we do have 2 payment options. You are able to pay in full or make monthly installments. We do have a late fee of $35 and a return check fee of $38. Communication is key to avoid extra fees. Please contact our administrative staff at PointBreakVB@gmail.com if you have any questions, need a payment extension, or different due date. Disclosure, we are not charging for monthly services. The installment plan is optional. The season cost can be paid in full at any time. Players with past due balances from previous seasons won't be offered a spot unless the balance is paid in full. Here is the total cost and installment plan for regional travel teams in case you decide to not pay in full. For 15s, 16s, and 17s SCVA regional travel, a deposit of $850 is made in July, and $400 is due every month between August and April for a total of $4,450. For late add-ons to the 15s, 16s, and 17s regional travel team, a deposit of $1,000 is made in November, and $575 is due every month between December and May for a total of $4,450. These costs cover the uniform package and SCVA regional travel season, which includes all SCVA mandatory and championship tournament fees, SCVA stay and play policy opt-out fee, facility rental/lease, all operational expenses, and coaching salaries. Here is the total cost and installment plan for national travel teams in case you decide to not pay in full. For 15s, 16s, 17s SCVA/AAU national teams, a deposit of $775 is made in July, and $500 is due every month between August and May for a total of $5,775. For 15s, 16s, 17s national late editions, a deposit of $1,575 is due in November, and $700 is due every month between December and May for a total of $5,775. These costs cover the uniform package and the SCVA/AAU national travel season, which includes all SCVA mandatory qualifying and championship tournament fees, SCVA stay and play policy opt-out fee, 2 out-of-state tournaments, facility rental/lease, all operational expenses, and coaching salaries. Here is the total cost and installment plan for the A-Teens regional and national travel teams in case you decide to not pay in full. For A-Teens SCVA regional travel, a deposit of $595 is made in July and $300 is due every month between August and March for a total of $2,995. For A-Teens late regional travel editions, a deposit of $995 is made in November and $500 is due every month between December and March for a total of $2,995. For A-Teens SCVA/AAU Nationals, a deposit of $495 is made in July and $500 is due every month between August and March for a total of $4,495. For A-Teens SCVA/AAU National Late Editions, a deposit of $1,095 is made in November and $850 is due every month between December and March for a total of $4,495. These costs cover the uniform package and either the SCVA regional travel season, which includes all SCVA mandatory and championship tournament fees, SCVA stay and play policy opt-out fee, facility rental/lease, all operational expenses and coaching salaries, or the SCVA/AAU national travel season, which includes all SCVA mandatory qualifying and championship tournament fees, SCVA stay and play policy opt-out fee, 2 out-of-state tournaments, facility rental/lease, all operational expenses and coaching salaries. Here is the total cost and installment plan for local teams in case you decide to not pay in full. For high school, a $600 deposit will be made in July and $250 is due every month on the 28th between August and April for a total of $2,850. For high school late additions, a deposit of $750 is made in November and $350 is due every month between December and May for a total of $2,850. The local cost comes with a uniform package and will cover 4 to 6 tournaments at Volley Fest, facility rentals, all operational expenses, and coaching salaries. The tentative season for high school is middle of December 2025 to May 2026. This is what the payment installment contract will appear like on commitment day. You will notice the 2 options, payment in full or an installment plan. On the contract, you can choose how you would like to handle payment for the season and acknowledge the terms of the contract. Here are the different payment methods. Before you submit a payment, please make sure you always include the name of the player with all payments. You can make payments via Zelle to email PointBreakVB@gmail.com, via Venmo to PointBreakVBC. Please select to send through friends and not as a service. Via checks or cash, checks can be made to PointBreakVBC, and please again make sure to include the player's name on the check. We also accept payments via credit card. Payments via credit card are accepted in person at both of our locations, and a 3% card fee will be applied. Regarding refunds and injuries, please take the time to review the player-parent handbook. You can also find the refund policy on the website. Academy, tryouts, camp, clinics, local and travel program fees are non-refundable. Fees cannot be refunded as each program/team has limited availability. Once a program is full, other players do not have the opportunity to sign up. Additionally, registration fees are used to pay for overhead and operational expenses in advance. We count on your commitment based on your registration. Unfortunately, we do not refund as a result of injuries. Parents are still responsible for the season cost upon commitment. Please make sure to review the entire policy in the player-parent handbook. PointBreak does provide sibling discounts. The first child is normal price. The second and third are 30% off after deposit. If you choose the installment plan option, the discount will be applicable towards the last installments. This can be combined with boys, girls, travel, and local during overlapping seasons only. The lower cost program will get the discount, and discounts are not applicable to season deposits. Scholarships also cannot be combined with sibling discounts. PointBreak does offer a high school student-athlete scholarship program. Here is more information on how you can apply. Step 1, please complete the application form. An incomplete application cannot be processed. Applications will be available on the website Monday, July 7th, and the application deadlines are as follows. For high school girls, it is on August 11, and for high school boys, it is on September 9. For Step 2, you will write your essay in a separate document to be uploaded. For Step 3, we ask that you collect and upload the documents to support your application. This includes an unofficial transcript and/or last report card indicating current grade/GPA, last federal income tax filing, which is usually the first 2 pages indicating annual income and dependents, and the student-athlete essay from Step 2. For Step 4, we ask that you register for and attend tryouts. All applicants must be present at tryouts. Submitting a scholarship application does not guarantee a spot on the team. Student athletes must try out and be selected to play for a team to receive a scholarship. As far as coaches, Point Break does have a total of 30 coaches on staff. Our coaches website is currently under construction but will be available soon. If you have gotten to this point in the video, you have completed the parent orientation. Please complete the parent orientation form linked here, and make sure you complete the parent orientation attendance before or during tryouts. We will address all of our questions via email and/or in person at the parent meeting. On behalf of myself and Point Break Volleyball Club, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We are so excited for this upcoming season.